How many of you have heard of federal work study? Stick around because in this video I am doing a Q&A of what federal work study is and how it can help you with your college expenses. Hey guys, welcome back to The College Investor, investing in personal finance for millennials. And today we're going to be talking about federal work study. There's been a ton of questions about this, so we have 7 questions and answers that cover federal work study. So let's hop into it. The first question is, what is federal work study? So federal work study is a form of federal financial aid that is given to eligible students so that you can take a job on campus or work with an organization that's involved with your school's federal work study program that can help you pay for your living expenses while you're in school and avoid racking up more student loan debt. Okay, so you're probably wondering, how much does work study actually pay for college? Well, it all depends on what comes back on your FAFSA form. That's the free application for federal student aid. And there's a couple of factors that actually go into this. So that includes the expected family contribution estimate, and then how much the cost of attendance to your school is going to be. That's all calculated in the FAFSA form, and that determines your eligibility for work study. Students who are eligible for this program typically are on a needs basis. In other words, you need financial aid to go to school, and work study is part of that eligibility. Now, there are no minimums and maximums on how much you can earn through the program, but generally it's about $2,000 to $5,000 in a year that you can earn through a work study program. Okay, the next question is, what kind of positions can you have under a work study program? And the truth is, it ranges depending on your campus's needs, but this could include you working at the student union food court, you could work at the library help desk, you could work at a variety of office jobs on campus, and generally they are on-campus positions. However, there are public service organizations and organizations involved with your work study program that could fit the major that you're in or the area of study, which could give you really great experience while also being part of the work study program. The next question is, who is eligible for work study? As I mentioned before, you must fill out the FAFSA form in order to see if you are eligible for the program. And just because you're eligible doesn't necessarily mean that you're a shoo-in for a job on campus. This really is all dependent upon what's available, and those jobs can be highly coveted and competitive if you have a lot of students who are applying for the work study program. Another thing to note here, if your FAFSA form comes back and you are determined that you don't need financial aid, then you're not eligible for this program. You're going to have to look for outside part-time jobs, either on campus or off campus, that's not part of the program, in order to make some income while you're in school. Another question that pops up, how much does work study actually pay? Well, at minimum, you'll be paid the federal minimum wage, which is currently at $7.25 per hour. However, there are other positions that are highly sought after that could pay upwards of $15 per hour. Which brings up another question. Is work study taxable? The short answer is yes, you will pay taxes on that position. However, you are excluded from paying Social Security and Medicare, which is currently at 7.3%. So you won't be paying that through the federal work-study program, which is a perk. If you take an outside part-time job, then you would be paying into those taxes. So it's a give and a take. You might be earning less in a work-study program, but you're not paying on the taxes, whereas an outside part-time job, you would be paying on that taxes, but you're more than likely making more income. All right, the big question that you're probably deciding on is whether or not you should take the work-study job or an outside part-time job. And it really all is your preference. There are some pros and cons to either scenario, and the thing about work-study is most of those jobs are going to be on campus, so you don't have to worry generally on transportation or relying on driving to your job. You can work in between classes, which makes it really easy to fit in a work-study position into your schedule. And the really cool thing about work-study jobs is if you have an office position where you're hanging out at a receptionist desk, more than likely you can fit in homework time, study sessions, and you definitely couldn't do that with a part-time job such as waitressing, bartending, or being a coffee barista. But those three positions, they're all service-based positions and they earn tips. So if you're waitressing at a restaurant or you're at the local coffee shop making coffees and you get tips, chances are you're going to be earning more income, which could really help you out during this time of paying for school and just trying to make ends meet. So either way has their pros and cons, and you really have to sit down and make that choice for you. If you are eligible for work study, I'd say go ahead and pick up that job, but also look for opportunities where you can earn extra income with an outside job. All right, so tell us what you think. Do you think work-study programs are beneficial? How would you feel about picking up both a work-study and a part-time position at the same time? You could really earn extra bucks and keep that student loan debt to a minimum. I think work-study programs are a great opportunity to earn money, and it fits inside of your class schedule, taking minimal effort. However, you should also look for opportunities outside of work-study programs so that you can earn more, learn more, or better your skills.